Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've told you we're going to have a special guest today. Once again, Small Smooth 90.5 FM WGSJBC Radio. We're live every single day. Don't forget, give us a call if you want to win that $1,000 on Smooth 90.5 FM. And also, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we'll be moving into our new location in approximately 3 weeks. That's right, a new location, bigger, more for you. Smooth 90.5 FM, WGSJBC Radio. This is Rob G, Afternoon Drive Show. I'm so glad that everybody has been able to tune in and listen to us on a daily basis because we got some good music and we got great people. If y'all missed the show yesterday, you can always re-listen to us on iHeartRadio at 12 o'clock midnight. Yesterday we had Tommy Ford live. Tommy Ford live here from Martin Lawrence. We had Tommy Ford here live. And we also have lots of guests that's coming in. You never know who will be stopping in the show. A week before we had Terrence Howard, and we had a couple other people here in the station. We are so glad that you can tune in and listen to us on Smooth 90.5 FM, WGSJBC Radio. Right now the traffic is moving a little slow right now, so be a little careful. I know everybody's trying to rush and catch up with the time. But remember, time was set back. That was Saturday night, so if you didn't catch up, your clocks are a little off. The time is 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. This is the Rob G Afternoon Drive Show. We're going to continue in with the best of the music that you've been looking for all day, every day. So don't forget to continue dialing in if you want to win that $1,000. 708-343-3906. That's 708-343-3906. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring in our guest right now. She is an accomplished jazz artist. She's a health fitness coach. She has her own gym when she comes in. She's going to tell you a little bit about herself. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put your hands together for this amazing artist, Miss D. Irena. Smooth 90.5. Oh, she has her CD with her as well. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Okay. So this is a track that you want to play. Your full CD. Hold on. Let me turn on your mic. Go ahead and put on your headphones.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and put on your headphones so in case if you get any callers, they want to call in and hear you. Can you hear yourself?
Yes.
Loud and clear?
Yes.
All right. That's what we want to hear. Smooth 90.5 FM WGSJBC Radio. We are here live and we are in effect. Smooth 90.5 FM Rob G Afternoon Drive Show. We have amazing artist that just came in the studio. I'm going to let her introduce herself. Well, you know what? I'm going to introduce. This woman has an accomplished EP out. You have to get it. I've seen her perform. I've heard her perform in the areas of Maywood and Chicago and Romeoville as well. And she does some amazing work with that saxophone. You talking about jazz? This is a true female jazz saxophonist. I mean, we're going to find out more about this young lady. Her name is D. Irena.
D. Irena.
D. Irena. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for D. Irena. Welcome. So tell me, how are you doing today?
I am doing wonderful. I'm so pleased to be down here finally at this wonderful radio station, 90.5 FM. Thank you for inviting me.
Well, thank you. I wish I could have got you here while before we make our big transition to our new location at 1701.
Congratulations.
We're going to be, yes, much bigger, larger, more office space, and that way people won't have to be blowing up the washrooms and I have to keep paying for a plumber. So, but we are so excited that you were able to make it out here. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Finally was able to make it down here. It's been a minute.
Yeah, you're an accomplished jazz saxophonist. Is it just, what type of jazz is it?
I like to describe it as soul jazz because it's
jazz.
a mixture of a lot of different influences.
Okay.
And my first instrument is actually piano, but on the album I play mostly saxophone. I do some keyboard work on there.
Okay.
On D. Urania's Offerings of Love CD.
Okay.
And that's my first CD that I came out with several years ago. I'm working on a second project now titled Native Beauty.
Native Beauty,
yes.
Okay.
So
now, I seen you perform out in Bolingbrook at a Mother's Day event, and music was off the chain.
Thank you.
I know that wasn't your band, and was that your band or somebody?
I'm trying to remember the exact event that you're referring to because I do so many shows.
It was a Mother's Day event out there at the country club off the golf course. Yeah.
I probably put together a band of some amazing musicians. There's so many great musicians in Chicago that I work with.
Okay.
And for different events, I put together different bands.
Okay.
And it's just really wonderful to be able to share music with so many great musicians here in the city of Chicago.
Well, you look mighty young for your age. I mean, well, how long have you been performing?
Probably for about 13 years.
13 years. Wow.
I'm self-taught on the saxophone. And it's just a gift. God sometimes just gives you a gift and you just, take it and you work on it until you're able to really go where you want to go with it. So I've just been really blessed to pick up the instrument and to be able to figure out what to do with it and to be able to do so many wonderful things, traveling and performing with so many people.
Okay. Now, when you first got into this industry, was it taken well for female saxophonists, or because you have a lot of like Tim Bowen, you have Brian Culberson, you have like Paul Hardcastle, you have all the other male saxophonists, but how many? You see a few female saxophonists, but they come out of the church. What made you go strictly smooth or neo soul jazz?
Well, I don't even know if that fits my sound because I play so much variety of music, different styles of jazz. I do everything from, of course, my original music to Yellow Jackets tunes to John Coltrane to, I do all styles of jazz. And so it's just, I think I just, I like to say I do music that I like, and I play with people that are very well respected in the music industry and just love to put together big productions.
Wow.
So, yeah. So I don't know how I heard Wayne Shorter when I was about 19, and I decided I wanted to play that instrument, whatever that was.
Now, I understand that you are also an accomplished fitness instructor. You have a gym here in Maywood?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that. I would be outside and trying to get the front of the radio station all straightened up, and I see you running with your clients. I don't see you doing that no more.
A rare occurrence, right, in the neighborhood to see, some of us brown people jogging around the neighborhood.
Not running from somebody.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
So I haven't seen you in a while working out. You've been doing more of your working jazz.
I got so busy doing music that it kind of cut away from the fitness business. Esteem Fitness and Personal Training Incorporated.
Okay. Go ahead, plug it.
And so I personally have not been doing a whole lot of training this past year. I got so busy with traveling and performing that I have been leasing the business out to other professional trainers.
Okay.
So that's kind of why you haven't seen me jogging around with my clients.
I go down there a couple times and knock on the door. Nobody's there. I'm like, okay, is she still here?
I haven't been down there. I've just been so busy. I mean, it's just been so much going on, but it's such a blessing to be able to do music because that's really is my first passion, and so it's just, I look at it as a blessing that things have taken off in such a way where I've just gotten so busy.
I know you're traveling a lot and going all over the place. Do you still perform in church or?
I do. I actually, you usually can find me playing at church on Sunday mornings. Okay. So, and I play, currently I still play over at Greater Galilee Church, Pastor Steve Spiller. I play piano and organ at the church every Sunday morning when I'm not out of town. And, I've been playing the organ for years.
Let me ask you this question. As a professional musician, do you get paid for your craft from churches?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Or do they?
Definitely.
or do they try to give you the shuck and juck? Because I know.
I think it just depends on the church. I haven't had too many negative experiences as far as I'm usually really treated very well by the churches. Okay. And I've been with Greater Galilee for a number of years, and it's a great church, and it's I guess you could say it's a steady source of income. Okay. The church is like that for a lot of professional musicians. I know a lot of musicians that play at churches, and if you get employed by a really good one, it's a good choice for a musician.
Okay. I know I was at a church. I was a sound engineer there, but we're not going to even go there.
Yeah. I think like I said, it just depends on the church, I think.
Okay.
But,
Okay. What inspired you to do the offering?
Offerings of Love CD. Well, I've always been a songwriter, and I'm always writing, and I always have music in my mind and in my head. And it's just when you're a musician, when you're an artist, you want to just put some of your work out. You want to record, and it's just a compilation of music that I wrote and recorded live with the band that I had at that time. Okay. And it's a moment in time where you kind of try to capture your creativity at that time.
Listen up, everybody. She has a track called "I Like Your Smile," and then the morning after, there's like background vocals going on with Mr. Derek Dietrich Jeffries, and you also have Mr. Andre Carroll on there as well. Okay, wow, and you.
I also have some heavyweight musicians. Orbert Davis is playing on one of the tracks that I wrote a tribute to Ari Brown. It's called "Song for Ari." And I also have Fareed Haq, who's playing on a track on Offerings of Love. And I'm doing a little bit of vocal stuff on there. I'm mostly playing sax.
So you sing too?
Well,
you do vocal.
I sing sometimes.
Okay.
I don't consider myself to be, a heavy vocalist, but people request that I sing all the time, so there must be something there that people want to hear.
Okay.
And so I do perform some vocals sometimes.
So do you give instructions to kids how to become a musician, and how do they take you?
Well, I do workshops sometimes at the high schools and grade schools, and partially probably because of being a female saxophonist, I probably draw a certain type of attention from children, and they.
Why is that?
I think because people aren't used to seeing the females, play what's considered more like a man's instrument. And the kids really love it, and it gives me an opportunity to teach about the instrument as well as